Hi everyone, this is Anna and welcome back to Anna's Take with the Twist. Today we are downtown Toronto at St. James Cemetery and Crematorium. We've been here before for the two videos called What Are You Filming? St. James Cemetery and Crematorium Part 1 and Part 2. And today we are here because I just wanted to show you where they did the filming for the burial in the movie called The Apprentice. So right now I thought we'd just walk and look at some of the leaves, the changing colors of the leaves. Apparently leaves are not going to be changing color quite as much as they normally would because we've had a very, very warm summer and fall. So just to do the never eat shredded wheat, north is Bloor Street, east is Broadview, south would be Carlton, and west is Parliament. Kind of busy in here in the cemetery, which I know sounds kind of strange. However, there's been several cars, a lot of dog walkers, a lot of people walking, and a lady who I thought was pushing her child in a stroller but turned out to be a dog, so I thought that was kind of interesting. She stopped to take a bunch of pictures in the cemetery also. So I don't know what's really happening there, but anyway. So I went to go see The Apprentice yesterday. I don't really know how I'm supposed to feel, to tell you the truth. I felt kind of discombobulated. There's a lot of information. And to tell you the truth, yeah, I thought it was just very, very interesting. So I thought it was interesting because, one, I've read a couple of books by Donald Trump. One was called Art of the Deal. And the second one I think is called We Want You to Be Rich with Donald Trump and David Kawasaki. I think that's how I would pronounce his surname. I know I'm really bad with pronouncing names that aren't Smith and Jones. Anyway, sorry about that. So from the books that I've read, Donald Trump has really helped me a lot, just with the whole business advice and just like practical advice. So I wasn't really sure. If you watch the movie, you'll understand how Art of the Deal kind of came about. But anyway, and I do encourage you to watch the movie at some point, whether you watch it in the movie theater, whether it's going to be streaming, or it's on DVD and you get it from the library or something. Anyway, I thought it was just very interesting how they had, Roy Cohn. He was the one that was really doing all the blackmailing and how he recorded everything. So very interesting, like, little P. Diddy there. I'm not really sure. Although back then it was all audio as opposed to audio and visual. Would I see the movie again? I would, because I missed something and I had to actually Google it. So because I'm just so disappointed by the lack of colorful leaves, I thought, maybe I'll just go down to the second part, which now obviously I can't because it's under some pretty massive construction. So I'm showing you this in case you did want to go down there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Hold on. Yeah, see, there's a hose, so I think they might be doing some plumbing or something down there. I'm not really sure, but anyway, the construction looks pretty intense. Looks like it's going to be going on for quite some time. So if you wanted to go down there, it's Saturday, October 19th. I wouldn't recommend it. Not from probably, well, I'll be coming back because I am a little bit upset by the lack of leaves. And I do live close by, so what I'll do is I'll stop in, grab some more footage of the autumn leaves, and then add it to another video. So as I'm watching the movie, I'm like, okay, when is that funeral scene coming up? It has to be coming up soon. And then there's a moment where it looks pretty tense. It looks like, okay, that could be it. The scene's coming up. So they are, you can see it. And I thought, okay, great. So I need a landmark. and I saw this garbage can. Now, I'm pretty sure it was this garbage can, only because facing Parliament Street, right there. And I know it was Parliament Street because a big orange truck drove by, and it's the only street that I could drive by. So where was the actual scene shot? Well, you know what? I'm not really sure. I have two options. I'm thinking it might be, thinking they might have shot it like right here. It's a burial. So there's like 10 actors. So I don't know, maybe like 2 background. So we're here thinking, okay, here's like enough space. Could have been standing here from where they were. And then of course, don't forget, all of that is a road. So they could put, you know, the camera equipment, probably put the tents there. I'm not really sure. It's called Video Village, where they have like these black tents where they put the director and everyone there so they can like watch. That's called the playback. Or maybe like right in here. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning. I'm leaning to like around here because there's like space. And if you watch the scene, you'll know, but it was a very, very short scene. So here's the problem. So it's a really, really short scene. So I'm thinking, okay, who really passed away? Because when I'm watching the movie, I'm thinking, okay, I think I know. But then the movie goes on and the person's name is mentioned again. And I'm like, just a minute. Was it really that person? Or was it somebody else? Like, did I miss something? Was I just so focused that I lost something in translation? Or maybe it was here. You know what? I think it might have been here. Probably here, because you could probably put up the Video Village like right over there, because it wouldn't be right on top of someone's tomb. So anyway, and then at the same time, you know, if it's here like tucked away from the actual gate itself, then no one can really see what's happening, right? So I wasn't, as they say, invited to be on this production, The Apprentice, which is fine. If I'm meant to be somewhere, then I'm meant to be somewhere. So I'm telling you this because, yes, I was at the Costco. I was pricing something. And so while I'm walking through Costco, I see 2 people who actually do the background casting for this production, The Apprentice. So they were moving along quite hurriedly. I'm just shopping, you know, doing my thing, trying to figure out a way how not to spend lots of money at the Costco. But anyway, we all know how that happens. So I get up to the register and I see that they went through the self-checkout and they purchased, paper towel and Doritos or something. And then they left really, really fast. So I got home, I put all my stuff away. And because I was pricing something, I went over to IKEA. So now I'm walking up Yonge Street. So I walked up Yonge Street, and as I'm walking up Yonge, I see the trucks, and I'm like, oh, what are you filming? And the person said, oh, and I'm like, oh, I know what that production is. Yes, they were filming The Apprentice at the Chelsea Hotel, which is on Gerrard. So anyway, so I go into IKEA, I get all my stuff. I have to make a quick purchase of food. So I'm standing there in the food line waiting, and then I saw a background person who was clearly in costume, but told me that she just arrived and she was going to be late, and how she was just, you know, she was purchasing one of those, that strawberry plant-based, looks like frozen yogurt, but it's not. So anyway, so she was getting that. So, you know, I just thought it was just kind of interesting, you know, like here I am. So if I'm meant to be somewhere, I'm just meant to be somewhere. Anyway, just food for thought. And food for thought is go to the Golden Diner. I've been there. There's this dog is just barking up a storm. I've been to the Golden Diner several times. I've been there with the guy several times. Always had a good time. It was like great food. The company was, you know, okay. You know, don't really know how else to describe it. and I kind of live close enough to it that I should go, but then I'm always in a hurry and I always feel really, really bad because it is such a great place. And they did film the actual dining scene in the Golden Diner, and you'll know because when you're watching the movie, there's a sign plastered and it says Golden Diner on it. But I knew the second because I was just like, that's the Golden Diner? Anyway, you should go check it out. So I thought I'd just give a quick shout out to the Golden Diner, as it was in the movie The Apprentice. It's the diner scene. It's the diner scene. So, like I said, I've been there before. And there you go, 3 eggs, bacon, ham, or sausage, Monday to Sunday, starting from $10.99. There's their menu. And 416-977-9898. Go down a couple of steps there, and it's located at 105 Carlton. So the Never Eat Shredded Wheat would be, north would obviously be Carlton because it's on Carlton. East would be Jarvis. South is, I don't know, Gerard? Yeah, would be Gerard. And then of course I would say west would be Church, or else you could go Mutual. If I do see the leaves changing color and they haven't fallen off the trees completely, then I'll stop in, make a quick little video, and just add it into another video. That man just ran past me again. Oh, he's determined. Anyway, if you like the video, you can always like the video. You can always leave a comment. You can always share it. And of course, you can always subscribe. Thanks again for watching Anna's Take with the Twist. And that's a wrap.